Wake up, everybody. Wake up, everybody. Wake up, everybody. Wake up, everybody. Wake up, everybody.
Working at USC Upstate inspired me to do Brown Boy. I work in housing and residential life, and we have a large percentage of African American students and just students of color in general. And so working in an environment like that keeps me on my toes. It keeps me always wondering how I can better educate students, college students, even students that are not in college yet, you know. It helps me to understand what I can do as an educator, what I can do as a woman of color, person of color, to help people that look like us. So the inspiration behind Brown Boy, I have a 6-year-old nephew, and during this time, that's when Trayvon Martin was shot, and I thought to myself, how am I gonna help him understand that he's a brilliant brown boy and he's gonna grow up to be somebody, when there are some people who do not, you know, want him to be who we work so hard to make him to be. During that time, I was just kind of figuring out, what can I talk to him about? How can I start the conversation with him on a subject that's so large? And I said, you know what? I want to write a book.
Teach them the beauty of being brown. We teach them the history of being brown. So now for them to be able to take that same color brown and to understand that there is a systematic issue in regards to how brown people are dealt with.
Writing a book is just so much. It was very special to me to be able to get this message out in a way that students will be able to understand and that they'll be able to take something from it. Within this, I knew that it was going to be very important to have a very talented illustrator. My illustrator's name is Shauna Williams, and she just really blew it out of the park. When I mean, like, the illustrations are on point. Every word that I wanted to get across, every message that I wanted to get across, she took it and she ran with it. She specializes in very realistic pictures, and it really does help me get the story across.
So we decided to come back to that same idea of reaching our youth, but start younger. And so we started the after-school program / summer program to make sure that we get the academic basis in for our children, but also we wanted to have the cultural enrichment and make sure that they got exposed to a wide variety of faces that look just like them, but to show them that they can be bigger than what anybody ever aspired for them to be.
So along with my book tours, I definitely try to make it very fun and very interactive. I actually produced a workbook, or like a reading guide to supplement the book. We just had a book reading, and they wrote a letter to Mama or Malik, and some of the letters were amazing. They talked about the things that they learned, the things that they hope they can be able to take back to their own regular lives after I leave. So it's just awesome.
I think it actually educated the children, which is the reason why we invited Daphne. I think the way that she put Brown Boy in this book was on a level that they would be able to understand it, and they'll still have a whole lot more questions in order to start the conversation.
A lot of people aren't talking to our kids about these types of things. So it's very important that I talk to them. Kids, you would be surprised at what kids are thinking in their mind or what they want to get out. We just have to talk to them and start the conversation.